Well guys, welcome to today's episode, and what a backdrop we've got here. We've got a beautiful little lagoon here with lily pads in it. We've got reeds, sunken trees. We've got all the ingredients to really attract the red claw into this area. On top of all that, we've got apparently 100 mils of rain coming in the next few days, so it's the middle of winter and I'm here to prove that you can catch red claw when it's cold. So we're just down at the water's edge, and it's been freezing. We've had heaps of heavy frost recently, so what I'm going to do now is just measure the surface temperature of the water. Nothing really scientific here, we're just doing it for fun. And I've got the kids' medical thermometer. Just going to chuck that on surface temperature, and well, there you go guys, 16 degrees. So yeah, with the water temperature in the red claw, they're not as active. Look, that doesn't really matter. If you're willing to put the time in, you want to feed, you can still scout around, find some likely locations, set your pots in, and you'll be surprised what you'll catch in the middle of winter. Anyway, let's go set some pots. Well, we're back down here. Just thought I'd sneak down because there was a gap in the weather. It has been raining on and off. Didn't get that 100 mil. What the heck was that sound? Anyway, doesn't sound like we're alone. Anyway, we didn't get that 100 mil that we would have liked. We've probably got 25 mil, and you can see down here that the drains that we were talking about, they're just not flowing. So that's not going to really benefit us today. But look, we're down here prospecting. Usually when I'm prospecting, I'll use smaller pots just because they're easier to carry, and once I find a likely location with good numbers in it, that's when I'll swap over to the larger pots. But look, I just got excited the other day. I chucked the big pots in just because of the forecast. So anyway, let's stop talking and get cracking pulling these pots in. Yeah, so a bit disappointing that one. So maybe I should have eaten that banana. Yeah, with the reeds, look, and the lilies, sometimes when you throw your pot, it can make the pot fall down on its side and not sit on the bottom correctly. So look, I did rush it a bit the other day when I threw it in, and I was worried about this particular one. Not so much the other one that's down there. So anyway, it is what it is. Well, that definitely had more in it, that one. Not as many as I would have liked, but still not a donut either. I mean, I may leave that pot in over there just to create a bit more stink. There's supposed to be a bit more rain coming, so what I might do is I might leave that area over there because there's just too many lilies, and I'll just concentrate my efforts here in this spot, and I'll probably move that one to a new area. So this isn't a lost cause, this lagoon. I still hold a little bit of hope that we can pull some out of here over the next few days. So yeah, we'll go for a bit of an explore, and hopefully we'll be able to find another place where we can chuck our pots in and give it another crack. I brought 2 other pots down with me today, so that makes 4, which is legal. You can only have 4 pots per person. So anyway, hang in there with me, and I'll try and make the rest of the video interesting. Just hiking back, and I heard this huge noise in the bush. I don't know what the heck it is. It's over there somewhere. And whatever it is, there's more than one of them. Well guys, thanks for hanging in there with me, and I didn't get the red claw pots in exactly where I wanted them. I went on a massive exploring session, and the day got away and darkness just took over, and I just couldn't film anything. So I ended up going back to an old spot that I hadn't been to for about 12 months, and I slipped them in there. The interesting thing was, when I got home, I checked the catch out, and one of the red claw had babies under it. So I just wanted to show you guys what they look like. Large female red claw like this one can produce 300 to 800 eggs. Red claw can breed 3 to 5 times during the season. Eggs are held in berry-like clumps under the female's tail until they hatch. Usually this takes 6 to 8 weeks. The egg changes colour from green to brown and then finally orange just before hatching. Hatchlings look exactly like an adult red claw and remain attached to the female until finally becoming independent enough to leave their mother. Red claw in Queensland can survive in a large temperature range. Perfect survival and growth temperature conditions are usually around 26 to 29 degrees Celsius. The minimum temperature a red claw can survive is around 9 to 10 degrees Celsius, and the maximum temperature is around 34 to 35 degrees Celsius. Well, we're back down here again, and we've had some proper rain overnight, probably 30 mil maybe, so the gullies aren't flowing really well at the moment, but there is inflow happening, which is good for us. So let's check this pot and see how well we've done. So yeah, backed myself with that idea of putting the pot back over there and a little bit more inflow. Just probably sent my stink scent out a little bit further, and we got the result. So yeah, just take a look at it in a pot here. Yep, there's some really good sized ones in there. Really good result, fantastic. So there you go, that's the remainder of the ham fat that I used in the pot. You can see they just went to town on it. Raincoats are off now, sun's out, so let's get cracking and check these last few pots. They're really good size. Very nice. So we're just down at this other bay where we caught those big ones, and I just thought I'd quickly check the water temperature down here as well, so we'll do that right now. Get it on surface temperature, give it a scan, 16.8. So pretty much exactly the same temperature as the other spot, so still pretty cold. Feels a bit heavy. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Yep. Not a bad little haul. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Absolutely fantastic result. Well, that concludes our episode for today, and thanks for joining me. I hope I've proven to you that you can catch redclaw even in the middle of winter. Ham fats seem to work well. If you've got a favourite bait and would like to share, leave it in the comments below. If you see some weather coming, grab those redclaw pots out of the garage, dust them off, get them in the water. You'll just never know what you'll catch in the middle of winter. If you're interested in purchasing any of my pots, head over to my Facebook page at Captain Claw Fishing. Thanks again guys, and tight lines team.